Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Alicia Yang, your success coach and psychic, here to give you some clear and loving guidance today to help you manifest your hashtag dream life. This is for my air goddesses, my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and today's reading is all about what this full moon in Taurus with this partial lunar eclipse has for you. I decided to start doing this whole new series where I'm going to be doing extended readings here on YouTube. So if this is something that resonates with you and you would like more of, please click the like button and subscribe with the bell notification so you are the first to know when the next video drops. Let's get into the reading. Woo! All right, my beautiful air gods and goddesses, my Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses, what message does this full moon in Taurus have for you? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is basically the present nature of your situation. You are trying to become the queen, just like Cinderella's stepmother, getting everything in order, making sure that everything's okay, and we want that power, like, now, right? But it might be a little bit of a struggle for you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But here's the gist. All right. You are incredibly intelligent, independent, and self-assured, right? Just like Lady Tremaine. You're very clever and you're very composed. No one should underestimate you because you're the bomb, right? But this is to remind you to trust yourself. You're so much more capable than you're giving yourself credit for. And that's what the full moon in Taurus is trying to highlight for you, especially with this partial lunar eclipse, right? So the partial lunar eclipse wants you to know that sometimes because you have the intelligence, because you are self-assured, because you are so clever and shouldn't be underestimated, you sometimes can be a little harsh and tend to get in your own way by manipulating other people. Now, listen, especially Geminis are very known for manipulating people, but in this card, especially with this lunar eclipse, they're saying, where are you doing it to the point of it harming you, right? After all, even the best schemes are no match for true love, fate, and fairy godmothers. And I really love that because what I'm also really getting is your dilemma of wanting to become the Queen of Swords but still not being able to manifest everything that you want is just because you're trying too hard to push it. Like, you're just like, oh, I've got to make this work. And it's this hustle. It's this forcing instead of allowing it to flow to you. All right, but let's pull some more cards for clarification. So that is your dilemma. How do I become the Queen of Swords and get everything that I want? So what is your goal? Let's see. What is your goal? What is the air god and goddesses' goals? What is your goal? All right, universe, please give me a card to represent their goals. Please give me a card. Okay. Yes. See, I knew it. You want that emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups is one of my favorite cards. And of course, this is the Little Mermaid's boat in the background. But you want emotional fulfillment. You want to love everything about your life. You want your cup to be full in every single area of your life. Can I get an amen? This is a great goal. And yes, you can have it all. All right. So this is what you're trying to get. But you can't manipulate people, right? You got to, with a little faith, trust, and pixie dust, you can actually have it all. Now, here's the thing. What do you need to do in order to overcome? Oh, no, sorry. Let's figure out and let's see what your actual obstacle is while trying to achieve this goal, okay? What obstacles are my air goddesses facing? Universe, please show me. Please show me what obstacles are my air goddesses and gods facing. What obstacles? Okay, I'm getting 1, 2. Okay, what is that it? Nope, there's one more. Oh, gosh, they're sticking together. All right, and they're saying there's one more, okay? One more. One more. Give me one more card to represent their challenge. There we go. Okay, I know this seems like a lot, but don't worry. All right, so for your obstacles, the King of Wands, the Fool, ooh, the Ten of Coins, Justice, oh, and true love. Oh my gosh, wait a second, hold a minute. All right, let's figure this out. Are these all the challenges? Yes, they are. Okay, so here's what the King of Wands means regarding your biggest challenge. So your biggest challenge right now is that you tend to get carried away with the envisioning and the visualizations and the dreams and not really putting those dreams into action, right? So this is all about needing to be more inspired and take that inspired action and being a little bit more practical about how you're going to make this manifestation come to life. With the Fool's Journey, this is a little bit more about delaying this new chapter. Even though this is what you want, it's kind of like you're still sort of stuck in the past and you're not wanting to like change and move forward to the next chapter. You've been burned one too many times and you're kind of like, yeah, no thanks. How do I know if this is going to be real? Is the universe really going to catch my, like, you know, have my back? Is everything going to be okay? I don't know. I don't like, and your soul is saying, yes, go this way, go this way. And you're like there's some trust issues here. Okay. 10 of Coins, which usually is great if it was in this position, but because it's in a way, the challenging position, what this really means is that you need to re-examine your relationship with money, right? So are you holding it on to your money so tight that you're like literally in this poverty mindset of like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get another dollar again. I better not spend it on anything wasteful. And you're kind of like hoarding your money, right? Or are you willing to do anything to get your hands on this money? And the thing is that this obsession with money, obsession in like the scarcity, fear, oh my God, I don't know, I need to have it at all costs. That is what is preventing you from actually manifesting the money that you want. This is a reminder that there's more to life than power, glory, and riches. And to be honest with you, it's kind of one of those things where it's like when you kind of put money out of the equation, that's exactly when the money's going to come. All right, Justice. Woo! In the reverse, justice needs to be served, okay? This obstacle that you have, I know it seems like a lot of obstacles, but don't worry, we're definitely going to get to practical actions and we're going to get to the ultimate reward if you take heed on these on this reading. All right. And again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But this in this basically reverse position, it means that you are kind of allowing vengeance to guide you instead of unconditional love, right? You went through some trauma. Your trauma was valid. You were a victim of that abuse. No one is trying to take that away from you, okay? It shouldn't have been done. You didn't deserve it. It was fucked up. However, this rage that you have inside of you really needs to be processed healthily and in a safe way to make you feel more safe. Right now, because of the bitterness, hatred, resentment for what happened to you, which of course is normal, right? You're allowing that revenge to, in a way, cause you to be blinded to the beautiful opportunities that are being presented to you. So try to stay open-minded, turn to trusted friends into gaining a proper perspective, and to also really see the truth of the situation. And also remember that karma is in fact your best friend. Those people who wronged you, you can go tell her to, balance the scales, and she will go and cut a bitch for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to plot how you're going to take them down. They will get what's coming to them. And that brings us to this true love card in the Resistance. And I know that sounds horrific because this is what you want. And obviously this is what you want. But when it's in the reverse, this really means that your obstacle is the fact that you need to have more honest and open communications. Because of whatever happened, right? This butthurt feeling, you've kind of closed yourself off to communicating. And especially with air signs, you all are basically the chatty ones of the zodiac. You can move back and forth. You usually can communicate openly and honestly. But the problem with this is the fact that because of this trauma that you experienced, you're having a hard time being open and honest with yourself and with opening your heart up to receive the love and abundance and money and wealth that you have been asking the universe for. Again, your ideal goal is to try and be happy in every single area of your life, right? You want to have it all. You want your wishes to be fulfilled, and you want things to be true love, minus Ursula, right? We're like, Ariel and Prince Eric obviously find each other, but you've been burned. And so you've got your guard up, and it's actually preventing you from getting to where you want to go. Don't worry. We're now going to pull what do you need to do in order to make these obstacles go away. Okay. So let's just put this right here for a second. I want to make sure that you see it. Okay, cool. Now, the magic potion. This is your advice on how to overcome these challenges. So what advice do you have for my air gods and goddesses to overcome their challenges and receive their 10 of Cups? What advice do you have? Okay, 1. I hear 5. Whoops, excuse me. Okay, whoops. 2. Let's see. What advice do you have for my beautiful air gods and goddesses? What advice do you have for my, there we go, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, so this is your, I'm going to actually keep this up here. For these blocks, let's see. All right, so the first thing that you can do is, ooh, the 6 of Wands. I love that. Oh yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to turn out in your favor. The 2 of Coins. Awesome. Ooh, the 7 of Swords. You're going to have to kick some people out of your life. And the 2 of Wands. So again, I'm getting these 2s so that synchronicity means something. And then, okay, let's go through these one at a time. So the 6 of Wands. Here's what you need to do in order to overcome these challenges. All right, first things first, the 6 of Wands. This means that you have been comparing yourself too much to others and are feeling like an outcast. Remember that everyone's happily ever after looks different, okay? So don't be afraid to reject the quote-unquote status quo and succeed on your own terms. What does your happily ever after look like to you? Take some time today or this weekend to get out your notebook, to do the vision board, to just like streamline, right? And really ask yourself, like take a moment to think about it. What does this happily ever after look like for you? Like, do you have true love? We're gonna minus it this way. Do you have true love like this, like Ariel and Eric? Are you more like Aladdin and Jasmine? Are you single? Are you living in a house that's in the middle of the rainforest and it's this tiny little hut? Are you living in a massive mansion by the beach with like all like floor to ceiling windows? Are you living in the mountains, like being all rustic and not even having like Wi-Fi because you want to like get in touch with nature? Do you have your own beautiful witch garden that you tend to daily? Like, or do you have like just a quaint little cottage that's enough room for you with like a big, huge acres of land where you have like a stable and horses and like your own garden where you grow your own food? I'm just like getting all of these images right now of like, there's some magic that's hiding in your actual heart of hearts desires. So just really think about it and think about what truly would light you up inside in every single area of your life, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, I was so thirsty. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune. Why are you hiding from me? There we go. Okay. So, obviously, Wheel of Fortune, right? This is from Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent's Spindle. But the point is this. Expect the unexpected. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor, because if you have been going through a whole bunch of this, I'm getting that a lot of you have gotten triggered recently, especially since eclipse season started, and it's kind of feeling like a little bit of a shit show. So what the Wheel of Fortune is reminding you is, when it seems like things aren't going your way, it only means that things can turn like completely in your direction, just as easily, right? So this is about appreciating where you are right now. Look at the blessings that the universe has already given you up to this point, and really kind of observe and take stock. They're saying like it's almost like getting out an Excel spreadsheet. That's literally what I see for some of you. But it's about really taking stock of all the blessings that you've gotten thus far. Even though you may have had some trauma, again, like this Justice card and then the True Love card, like you have been stabbed in the back, you have been betrayed, you have like, just like the Seven of Swords, you have been betrayed, and it has hurt, but there were actually blessings within that. The universe wants you to know that there actually were times when you didn't get what you wanted because the universe was protecting you from further harm. You may not see it at this moment in time, but you need to have faith that the universe does have your best interests at heart and really does want you to succeed. It ultimately wants you to live happily ever after, right? And feeling emotionally fulfilled. And that's the big key word that I'm really getting over and over and over again, is that you really just want to feel fulfilled. So start taking stock of where you do sort of feel fulfilled in your life thus far, and realize that everything around you has been given to you. So you're seeing this on your phone or on your computer. So it's like, wow, I actually have internet. I have a computer, or I have a phone where I can watch these readings, and this is kind of cool. And at least I have these readings, and at least this was free to watch. And well, it's like, and you start having this appreciation for, well, at least I'm here. At least I've gotten this far. And also remember that there is a younger version of you that was manifesting, praying, and wishing and hoping to be where you are right now. So you are way more further along than you're giving yourself credit for, okay? Just start to give thanks for the blessings you've had, and more will follow. Now let's get to this Two of Coins, because this is interesting. And we've got the 2 and the 2 sandwiched in between this betrayal. Oh, the betrayal is so high. I can feel it. Y'all, some of y'all are real hurt. Like you got, one of those, like it broke you, but don't worry. We're going to fix it. Okay. 2 of Coins. This is, in order to remove all of these obstacles, you're going to need to balance your work and home life. Because you got hurt, you've basically dove yourself into work and didn't want to deal with your feelings. You didn't want to process it. You didn't want to do anything about it. So Oh, there we go. That's more centered, isn't that? That's way better. Um, so you're really wanting to make sure to balance your work and home life, okay? Uh, More money cannot come to you if you're only in this work, work, work mentality. You have to take a rest. You have to be nice to yourself, and you have to start giving yourself the love that someone else denied you, right? This is really all about managing your time and your money and your energy. And right now, it just seems like in order to avoid the hurt and processing the hurt, what I sense that you're trying to do is you are trying really hard to just work it away and pretend like it didn't happen. But the more that you can balance and take the time from your work to be able to process what happened, process this nonsense, the top of the card, you're going to be able to heal it and start getting that. All right. Next card. 7 of Swords. Betrayal. This is one of my favorite cards from this Disney villain deck because this is Lady Tremaine, of course, and doesn't she totally stab Cinderella in the back? Like, perfect card. Perfect card. So here's what this card signifies as far as how to overcome these challenges. This is about facing the truth and the reality of your situation. Right now, you've been turning a blind eye to specific people, situations, events where people have stabbed you in the back. Maybe you've been gaslit so much, like you've been terrorized by this horrible person that maybe you're like, well, I mean, maybe she's not that bad. Well, I mean, at least I still found him. So, well, and you're like making excuses, right? You're almost thinking that you're the problem when you're not the problem. It was the person, Lady Tremaine, Ursula, who was deceiving you. You were stabbed in the back. You were gaslit. You were traumatized. You were emotionally abused and mentally abused and really not given the proper love, support, and caring that you deserve. Okay. I'm not even saying like desire. You deserve on a basic human level. You deserve to be treated with respect. You are that glass slipper. You are perfection in every shape, way, and form. But you have to accept the truth that some people who you thought were your closest allies, friends, family members, whatnot, they did not have your best interests at heart. And they did stab you in the back. And the moment that you can just come to terms with the fact that it is what it is and it happened, you can then create strong boundaries to prevent them from stabbing you in the back again. One of the biggest things that comes with this card, this really big, strong message is do not say yes when you really mean no. If you don't want to do it, whether that's the party, like going to the party, taking that extra shift, being there for a friend, eating whatever food, going out on that date, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to do it, then say fucking no. No, thank you, and move on. Saying no and really having strong boundaries is actually a very sacred act, okay? When we are saying no, when we mean no, it actually allows room for you to say yes when you really mean yes. And what's really great about this is that when you actually say yes, when you want to say yes, when you have energy to give, when you have money to give, when you have time to give, when you have love to give, and you actually say yes, you mean it, which means you are there for people and they can feel it, right? And those who value you, those who actually respect you, admire you, love you, appreciate you for who you are, will totally see that and will respect you and love you for it all that much more. People who start to wow out about it and say, oh my God, I can't believe that oh no, you didn't, da 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 da. They are just pissed because they got something from you having no boundaries. So the most important thing that you can do in order to get through, this justice, this stabbing in the back of like hoarding your money because you're afraid someone's going to take it all, of like, you know, denying your journey and all of this stuff, and just, you know, staying in fantasy land, is to have these strong boundaries and get super duper fucking honest with what you really want to manifest, right? None of us want shitty relationships. Let's be honest. Like you know what? It's like, it's not like anyone out there is like, oh my God, I really desire a toxic codependent relationship where I'm abused every single day. Hashtag said no one ever. All right. Anyone who wants to pretend like they do, well, then this reading is not for them. Okay. You want wish fulfillment. You want to have all your dreams come true. And so you're going to have to put in those boundaries in order to make this happen. Once you have those boundaries, the people who really, really love you, they're going to come in. So your true love, your soulmate, your dream job, the money that you desire, like the friends that actually support you, your soul tribe, they're all going to come when you start having those strong boundaries. Okay. Finally, there's a lot to say about that card. Finally, the Two of Wands. All right. Two of Wands. You need to make a fucking choice. All right. I love you, but you need to make a choice. Now, granted, as air signs, y'all tend to be slightly indecisive, which is totally okay, right? But this is all about deciding what path do you want to go on. Do you want to stay on the path right now that is, in a way, it's keeping you safe, shutting everyone out, you know, kind of being bitter, having all the walls up and all of that. But if you're really wanting to get this, right, this is open. This is a circle. This is water. It just flows. Your cups are all filling up. And the only way to allow this abundance in is to make the choice to choose that abundance, right? If we cut it off, then we can't get there. We have to change. Again, it's about this, what was it? The resistance to change. A little bit of this resistance to change that's happening, right? So what you're going to need to do is to make a choice. Do you really want to live happily ever after, or do you want to stay, okay, this is going to be a little blunt, and I know usually I do clear and loving guidance, or do you kind of just want to stay in fear and just be like, well, you know what? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. So I'm fine. I'll just stay here. I'll just stay here with scary Ursula and I'll be fine. No, you will not be fine. The real ultimate freedom that you're seeking for won't come. Okay? Like, I love you, but listen, what they're trying to tell you in order to get rid of all these blocks, okay, is to really dream about it, really get real about it. Know that the unexpected is going to happen. You could have your Hallmark movie moment this winter, this Christmas. I'm just saying, I'm really feeling that. Like, I'm seeing someone in snow with like mittens and hot chocolate, like staring into the eyes of their new soulmate who knew because they didn't think that they were going to get cuffed for cuffing season. And like all of a sudden, unexpectedly, someone comes. Again, with 2 2s also, I'm also seeing a lot of pairing up for the end of the year. So if you are single, this is actually a really great time it's not even like you have to look for it, but it's like the unexpected pairing that you've been asking for is going to come into your life. You just have to make sure you have to make really, 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 really sure to have your strong boundaries and to tell these people who have stabbed you in the back to fuck off. You're not having that life anymore. You only want this or something better. So this or something better equals having wishes, dreams, childhood memories, wish fulfillment, right? And then you want real true love, like with that, right? We want real true love. That's what we really want. Am I making any sense? Do you guys get it? Okay, hold on. Now, if you follow this advice, I'm going to put it like this. If you follow all of this advice, here is the beautiful outcome. All right. That's definitely way up. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. Now, what is the outcome of this? All right. I love this. Not only, so this is, I'm going to pull now how to achieve the goal, how achieving the goal will affect you. So if you actually get your happily ever after, here's what's going to happen. The lessons you'll learn and how this will help you grow. So what is the transformation? Carrying only 3 cards. Nope. Maybe one more card. There we go. And there we go. All right. So here's your transformation. If you do all this, here are the lessons you're going to learn, and here's what's going to happen. I told you, oh my God, I told you. For those of you who were looking for love at the Knight of Cups, you're going to get swept off your feet by someone as heroic and charming and wonderful as Gaston. Now, not necessarily the reverse where he's like selfish, jealous, and, you know, basically the villain of Beauty and the Beast, but we're talking about his romantic side, someone who can really sweep you off your feet, someone who actually has a lot of the qualities that you are looking for if you aren't Belle. Okay. The 5 of Cups. Okay, so the lesson here with the 5 of Cups. You're going to learn that wallowing in regret never helps you, right? You really are going to be able to master this lesson of forgiving yourself, learning from your mistakes, and then just allowing yourself to become at peace with what happened in the past. So again, with those of you who just got out of a super toxic love relationship, those of you who maybe, you know, whatever happened, the scales weren't in your favor, right? And for those of you who are wanting to bring in more money, but are just like so money hungry and wanting that fame and success, they're saying that whatever happened, the reasons why you didn't get it, you're going to realize, okay, that's where I fucked up. This is what I need to do next. And you're going to be able to be at peace with it. And you're going to say, I did the best that I could with the information I had at this time. And it's okay, because now that I'm faster, wiser, stronger, better, I know that I shouldn't give the sea witch my voice. I shouldn't be hoarding my money. And therefore, I'm going to be able to get the wishes fulfilled that I desire, right? Woo! And then the Empress. I am loving this Empress energy for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for the Empress energy, I'm also really getting that you are going to really be able to embody the fact that you have the ability to create your happily ever after. Okay, like you're gonna be able to create it no matter what, because you are resourceful like Mother Gothel. You know what that golden hair proverbial thing is for you, what makes you youthful, what lights you up inside, what fuels your passion, what you really want to go for, what your soul's aligned path is. All of these things, you're going to be so grounded and aligned with who you truly are that you can make this happen whenever you want. You are the creator of your own reality. You can do anything, including find true love and get all the money that you desire and more. And then finally, oh, yes, see, didn't I say, look, you're going to be able to get it all. You're going to be able to get the Knight of Cups. You're going to get your new suitor if you're single. If you are already hitched, this is also a sign that it's going to take your relationship to the next level. Ooh, hashtag next level romance. Okay. And with the Queen of Cups, this is really just promoting that you are going to become a master of maintaining your wealth, creating and maintaining your wealth. I'm also seeing for some of you that you're probably going to be able to, you've actually gotten this idea for a while and you just haven't had, again, the wherewithal to take the actions to make it happen, but I'm seeing multiple streams of income for you. This is something where some of it may be passive, some of it may be active, but you've had this idea for a while in order to bring in some different avenues of income, and you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to master your money, so you're not hoarding it, you're not obsessed with it. I'm getting that what you are going to be able to do is really just allow the money to just flow into your life. Like while you're sleeping, money comes in. Like I love this treasure chest in the back. And also you're probably going to be able to outsource, to be able to hire help, to be able to leverage your time, money, and resources to be able to bring you more money. This is also what I'm getting is like, you're going to learn how to be a fucking queen about things and know that you don't have to do everything all by yourself. Even the biggest villains in the Disney universe have helpers, right? So you also are going to find helpers in order to help you get the money that you desire. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just pull some extra cards from the Moonology deck because I love using the Moonology deck during the big moon cycles. So let's just see. Oh, this is so good. Let's just see. I'm going to put this over here. What the moon has to say to you. So any final words of wisdom for my beautiful air gods and goddesses? Any final words for my air gods and goddesses? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Oh, I love this for you. So again, those hard times where you have been just suffering, struggling, working too hard, not giving yourself enough time, not being able to do all the things that you desire to do, this tough cycle is ending, okay? You are going to be fine moving forward. You and your loved ones are safe, and all you have to do is believe in the impossible. You really can have your happily ever after, and it can be as grand, as luxurious, as ornate as you desire. Don't ever let anyone tell you to settle for less. You do not have to settle. Anyone who tells you that you have to choose between love and money or this or that is fucking lying to you. I don't give a fuck. You can just tell them to go suck a dick and die. I don't care. You can have it all. That is what I am telling you. My air gods and goddesses, you can truly have it all. The money, the true love, the soulmate connection, the great friends, you can have it. Believe in the impossible and take this inspired action. It's about getting super clear. Again, get super clear on what it is that you desire. Expect the unexpected, right? Balance your home life and your work life because you need time to celebrate. Get those boundaries in check and make a choice. Do you still want to live in the turmoil and the tough cycles, or do you want to believe in the impossible? I choose to believe in the impossible because let's just see. Let's just see, just for shits and giggles. One more card. One more card. One more card. What is the final thing that the air gods and goddesses need to know? A personal issue reaches resolution. Boom, bitches, right? Now, all that to say, let's just pull a charm to wrap this beautiful reading up with your gorgeous wish fulfillment, okay? Okay, give me one final charms message for my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses. Ooh, see, luck is on your right. Oh my gosh. I love this. So 4-leaf clover, duh, lucky. And this is also in this light blue color. So this is connected to the throat chakra. And I'm honestly just, it's like they want you to speak it into existence. When you can actually articulate and say, hey, this is what my happily ever after looks like. This is what I desire. This is how it looks like for me, right? Again, it's a little bit with this, where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Here it is. With this energy, with this 6 of Wands, it's like speak it into existence, right? Speak what it is that you want. Write it down, articulate it, get specific, really start thinking, really start getting clear. I just hear the word clear. Get really, really, really clear on what it is that you truly want, and then watch how the universe is going to bring it to you so fast. You're going to be golden. Like literally, this clover is outlined in gold, and I keep on hearing like, you're golden, you're golden, you're golden, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. So that's what your spirit guides want you to know moving forward, okay, through this eclipse season. So I hope that you liked this reading. Please like, follow, and subscribe if this resonated. I'm going to be doing more of these for the specific air signs. And again, take what resonates, leave the rest. I really do hope that this was helpful. And if you would like a personal reading to really dive into your specific situation, click on the link in my bio. It is only, or in the description, it is my ko-fi.com/Alicia Ying. That is the only way that I do them. Or you can DM me on Instagram. I love you so much. I really hope that this reading was helpful. Thank you again for watching, and I am wishing you all of the luck and more to be able to manifest your happily ever after. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.